Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasia, but you can also call me Tay, and welcome in. I'm so excited to have you here. You guys, today I have a very exciting island to share with you all. I actually came across this island on Pinterest, and I do want to say that I have already visited it, and I was just exploring around on my own, and I was just so amazed at this normcore island that I just knew I had to share it with you all. So we're doing an island tour because everyone deserves to see this island. It's so inspirational. Like, I would say this is probably the smartest island I've ever seen. And you'll see what I mean by that when we get into the tour. I normally shout out the creator in these videos, but unfortunately, because I found this on Pinterest, I'm not exactly sure if the creator has any Animal Crossing specific social media, so I will just shout out the creator's name. I do believe this island was created by Mariana. I did find this on Pinterest, as I mentioned. If I can, I will link the specific post down in the description below. But yeah, this island is gorgeous. Let's just go ahead and get into the tour. I'm so inspired. If you guys, oh, sorry, I always do that. I always turn on the filter. But if you guys are working on a normcore island or just looking for like simplicity or just like minimalistic, but also stunning inspiration in Animal Crossing, this is the island for you, and I don't think I'm exaggerating by that. Here's the island map. This island's name is Tokaido, and here's the resident rep, Mariana. And for her villagers, she has Kid, Whitney, Raymond, Apollo, Pierce, Piper, Fauna, Coco, Anka, and Sherb. And I love that there's like such a variety of villagers here. I'm pretty sure these also are a bunch of different personalities as well. I feel like there's not a specific aesthetic villagers wise for normcore islands, so I think it's really fun to see such a variety here. Also, there's a dream address down at the bottom if you would like to tour along with me, which I highly recommend you do. It's just so exciting. Also, I tried dressing as normcore and as Animal Crossing as I could because I just feel like this island represents Animal Crossing New Horizons so well. And as I said, I have visited this island, so I kind of know what to expect. So this tour is going to be a little bit different compared to most of my tours in terms of what I'm saying in my commentary here. I'm really just going to be commenting on my thoughts and just really taking a deep dive into the layout and all the details of this island. And I'm also going to point out some things that I think is just so brilliant and smart, and maybe things that you guys could also consider doing on your own islands. But this is the island entrance. Again, I feel like I'm just getting very normcore aesthetic here, and it's just beautiful. Look at this layout. We just have a villager house right out the gate. I love the white picket fencing, and she decorated this yard with a lot of like simple items. There's only 4 items in this frame, but it's so beautiful. And one of those items is a DIY workbench, which I think is so clever. I think the best way to describe this island is it's the perfect island layout and design for you to really make the most of Animal Crossing. And if you're truly playing it how it's intended, catching bugs, doing the Nook Mile achievements, this is just really great inspo, I think. And here's an example of what I'm talking about. So in Animal Crossing, there are certain bugs and fish that only appear during certain seasons and in certain conditions, pretty much. Like, for example, this bug shows up only on stumps. So I have a very strong feeling that this tree was chopped here specifically in order to catch the bugs that only show up on the stumps. And so like, I love how it's purposeful, but also just decorated with the cosmos. It's so pretty. And here is our island resident rep. Oh, she just has like a cute little emote as her saying. So cute. But I just love it. I love the openness. I'm not really sure if there's a specific purpose for this area, but I feel like you could do a lot with this big open space, whether that's just testing out a build. Maybe this is where a lot of your weeds or fossils can grow. Like, I've been recently playing on my Forever Island and playing the game in a way I haven't since 2020. So seeing this island, I'm really noticing a bunch of things that from a design perspective, I probably would just overlook. But as someone who's playing the game to the fullest right now, I'm noticing so many different things. Like this trash can out here. Obviously, we have things in our pockets that we don't want to put in storage, or we just don't really feel like selling. And there are some things that we aren't able to sell to Timmy and Tommy. So having a trash can out in your island is just super useful. You know, if you have to go throw something away, you can run over there. If you need to craft something, you can come over here. Like, it's just so well thought out and so beautifully designed. Oh, look, we have another workbench over here. And just this yard too, this second yard on the island. It's so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like this should just be the blueprint for Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's so inspiring. And even the little like donation bin is out here. That's another thing that I noticed when I first visited this island, is that it has pretty much everything you could possibly need in order to reach all of the Nook Mile achievements, donate all the bugs and fish. It's just so stunning. And then also this yard here too. I love how she hasn't placed many items along her rivers or ponds, because that is more opportunity to catch more fish. So I think that's also really cool. It's just beautiful. It truly is beautiful. Something else that I really love is I'm able to tell what her native fruit is because she's sprinkled it around her island. That's something I don't usually do on my islands, is place my native fruit throughout, but I think it's really nice that she's done it here. And look at this inspiring transition way around resident services. Everything just feels so open. And like, if she needed to chop some wood to craft something, she has left plenty of space for that around all of the trees. It's so pretty. I just love everything about this. I am gonna keep going to the right. I do want to explore everything over here first. Oh, and that's another thing. I've noticed on this island, she has every single tree type, and she placed it around her island in such a brilliant way that it just feels so natural. Like this area over here, we have a very zen styled home. I do believe this is Coco's home, and I think it's really cute that she has a gyroid right outside of it. It's just very themed to the villager. So then if she needed any bamboo, she can come over here and chop the bamboo tree. This is exactly what I want my island to be like, my forever island. I really want to have everything that I would need in order to play the game properly. So when I came across this island, I got so excited and just all the inspiration started flowing. I already knew that that's how I wanted my island to be, is to have anything and everything I could possibly need on my island there and available. But seeing it laid out here on this creator's island really just makes me know that it is possible to do. And then this cute little transition area into this neighborhood, I love how each of the villagers have a dedicated yard space. That's something that I do struggle with a lot of the time in my decorating, is giving the villagers their own specific yard and space to decorate. I usually stick them so close together in a neighborhood that I kind of lose that spacing for fencing and giving them like a little bench outside of their house, or even to place items that represent that villager's personality. So I just love everything about this here. Also, there is an orchard right here on the peninsula, and I think this is so brilliantly done. Like, there's one of each fruit. She doesn't have a big orchard, which I also think is really beautiful, having like multiple of each kind of fruit. But honestly, I feel like once you get that Nook Mile achievement, you really do only need one of each fruit tree. I mean, I have a bigger orchard on my current island, but it just goes to show that simple can be just as beautiful and also just as efficient. And then again, all the little ponds, because some fish only appear in ponds. So I love that they're all super accessible. And then back here, it looks like we have a farm area. And this area, you guys, when I first saw it, I was kind of in awe. And I feel like it's hard for me to kind of explain my thought on this besides just describing what I'm seeing. Like, I'm struggling to come up with adjectives to describe how good this is. It's so compact, but it also just makes sense. It's just very smart is all I can really say. We have every single crop here available in the game, and it's so well laid out. We have the tomatoes, we have potatoes, we have one of each pumpkin type, the wheat, the sugarcane, the carrots over here. It's stunning. And then she also turned it into a villager's yard, so maybe this villager enjoys farming and taking care of plants and nature. I think it's so pretty. And then this beautiful orange Cosmo field, like, look at this, you guys. This is stunning. I love the cosmos in this game. They are my favorite flower. And again, this gives more opportunity to catch bugs over here because you have butterflies, you have the praying mantises. It all is just so intentional. I just love it so much. And what else is really cool about this island is that all of these builds are kind of laid out. So I feel like if she was trying to 100% the game, she would have to run around her entire island in order to do different things. It's kind of like everything is spread out on purpose in order for you to just visit all parts of your island while you're playing, and I think that's so important. And that's kind of how I want my island to feel in particular. I really want every area on my Forever Island to feel like it has a purpose and a reason for being there, and also include something that makes me want to go visit those areas, if that makes sense. So I just think that's so cool. Also, I just noticed down here in this corner is a pipe. I did not notice that on my first visit, so we're gonna go in there in just a second and see where that leads. But this is probably one of my favorite transitions on the whole island. I think it is so, so pretty. If I were to like pluck my idea of my Forever Island out of my brain, this is essentially what it would look like. I love the dirt path. I love the cosmos. The white picket fencing. Also, my island's native fruit is cherries. So this is just truly so great for me to explore around. And also, when I think of normcore, my brain just instantly goes to the summer or springtime. So I just love all the bright colors that this island has as well. But okay, let's go see if this pipe leads anywhere. I'm so curious. Oh, that's her house up there. Oh, okay, interesting. So she has a pipe that leads from her house basically to the front of her island, which is so, so cool. I think I am... Oh, wait. Is this... Oh, this is the orange Cosmo field. Okay. I think I'm going to go back in the pipe really quickly because we did miss some areas in the front of the island over here that I really want you guys to see. Here's her resident services, and it looks like she did make some of her own codes. I am curious to see, so I'm going to take a really quick look. Okay, it says that there are no designs for this creator, so I guess she may have deleted all of the designs that she may have posted previously. Even if she did delete all of her codes, I find it interesting that the design portal is still there. But either way, let's keep exploring this island. Down here we have a really cute picnic spot. I think this is adorable, especially for pictures. And I love that she used the cherry juice because that, I'm assuming, is her native fruit. Just all of these tiny details really makes a difference, and it just shows how much love, thought, and care went into this island. And then I also assume that this island was just not easy to create. Like, I can tell so much time probably went into thinking about the design and the layout. And it truly has paid off because this is just so brilliantly done. And it looks like here we have a really fun build. It's like a little marketplace. And who knows, maybe all of the displayed food here are things that she handcrafted herself. And maybe she's just really proud of it and decided to display it in this build. I think that is so clever. And then she also just once again is using the in-game pathing to create a base for this build. I just feel like all of these builds, she just made it look so easy. But I know from experience and also from other creators, it can be really hard to not fill up every single space on an island. Like, it's so tempting to fill in everything with a code or a design or an item. So I really applaud this creator for creating such an aesthetic normcore island. And again, it's just so smart having this ATM machine right outside of your two shops. It just makes so much sense. If you're going into your shop and then you realize you don't have enough bells, you don't have to run all the way over to resident services to get those. You can just go right here and then head right into your shop. Everything is just so efficient, and that's what I really, really love about this. Let's go back to where that one pipe was leading. I guess we can go up here, because I did notice that the museum was right in front of the pipe area. But up here, looks like we have more of a natural area on the island. We have a little pond, which is so cute, and also just very well done, because I recently learned that certain fish will only appear on a second level cliff top in a pond. Like, some things are very, very specific in this game, and I just feel like this island has literally everything you could possibly need in order to reach all of those achievements. And here we have some rocks, and they're nicely spaced out for you to collect the materials, and a lily of the valley representing a 5-star island, which I truly do think that this island deserves 5 stars. And look at this beautiful transition with the bridge over here, another spot to do some fishing. And I already mentioned this earlier, but I like how open her riversides are. If I'm usually designing an island, I will stick so many flowers, items, bushes in front of my waterways, and kind of make them a little inaccessible, and you can't really fish from them. But here you can easily access all of these waterways. This is just so inspiring. I really love this layout, and I can easily see myself doing something very similar to this on my own island. Also, I do want to say that it's a little hard for me to talk at the current moment because I have been talking a lot today and it's kind of strained my voice. So I do apologize if it sounds a little scratchy every now and then. But I just couldn't wait. I really, really wanted to show you guys this island. Like, look at this. Do not be surprised if you see this on my Forever Island because this is just stunning. And I love how you can hop over here. Like, even the hopping, she included little hopping spots, which is just such a fun mechanic of this game. So I love that she made hop spots. And the river just flows backwards into this waterfall, down to the first level cliff, and through the campsite. This is just beautiful. Like, I feel like you would see this in a movie. Like, this seems like a realistic river that you would camp out next to. Oh my gosh, it's so stunning. Okay, we're going to continue to the right over here. I do see the campsite down there, and we have another adorable picnic spot. I'm sure we can get down there in some other way, so we may loop back around to this area, but just the way that the rivers all connect, it's so brilliant. It is so, so beautiful too. And we just have another adorable picnic sitting spot right here. I just think this is so pretty. This island truly just brings out the beauty of Animal Crossing, and I appreciate it so, so much. Okay, we're gonna come back down this way and cross over this bridge. And I can't remember if I already said, but like, she has every single tree on this island and it just makes sense. I'm pretty sure I did say that, but I'm seeing the bamboo again, and it just reminds me that it just looks so natural on her island. Like, she didn't make a specific zen or bamboo garden. She just kind of placed the bamboo where it would make the most sense on her island, and it just naturally flows that way. And look, we have another coconut tree in the top right corner. I'm really excited to see what that could be because we've only seen the coconut trees on the beaches so far, and I think we are nearing the back of the island. But I am going to go back down here. I think this is where the pipe was. Yes, it is. Okay, I don't want to miss whatever was back here. Looks like we have some more villager houses, and each yard is decorated so beautifully and kind of matches the houses too. And then just this lining of fencing and bushes. It's so, so pretty. And I feel like each yard must represent the villager's personality. Like, I'm assuming this is a jock's house because of all of the workout equipment out here. It's just so well done. There's really nothing else to say. And look at this beautiful diagonal flower field. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, I loved this trend. I loved the flower field trend, whether it was just like a big open field of flowers or diagonal flower field. I have been brainstorming what kind of builds I want on my Forever Island, and I definitely do want a flower field. I'm just trying to figure out like how I want to do it, but I really miss this feeling of all of us putting these wind turbines in our flower fields. It was just so beautiful. I loved that trend. Okay, we're gonna continue back down this way. Oh, I guess this is the end of it. Okay, that was just stunning. I'm so glad I went back there. I just love the fact that this feels like a living and breathing island. Like, it feels so natural. It feels like so many things are happening here, like all the bugs and the creatures, the villagers that we've been seeing walk around. It just feels so lively, and I love it. And look at the cluster of trees down here. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I love the little picnic spot too. And then she has her mailbox right down here because her house is back here. I will go inside and see if she has decorated it, but look at this beautiful Japanese styled home. I think it's so stunning. I love the way the wheat field is lining all of this fencing here. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's go inside, check the house, see if it's decorated. And it is decorated. Oh my goodness, you guys, look how beautiful this is. Like, the inside and the outside are all matching. It's so cohesive. The partition wall right here in the entryway and this beautiful seating area, living room situation. Wow, look at all the dimension and the layering of these items. Okay, I didn't go in the house when I first visited, so this is all new to me, and it's just so, so stunning. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This feels like an actual home. Like it feels like the slippers down here makes it seem like they came down, are enjoying a snack in the living room. The laundry drying rack. This is stunning. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to go in the back room first, so let's go see. Oh, look at this. Okay, this must be a bedroom, and I love the KK album on the wall back there. It fits so well with this wallpaper. And then the little TV sitting spot. Oh my gosh, the orange juice. This is so cute. And the little desk situation right here. Oh, and we have a little balcony that looks out into the river. And honestly, this makes so much sense because the rivers on this island are just so beautiful and stunning and they're everywhere. So I feel like that just makes the most sense for this interior as a balcony. Wow, this is stunning. Okay, let's check out the other rooms. Oh wow, look at this room. Okay, we're in the left-hand side of the house and look at the gyroid taking a shower. I've seen that trend before, but this is probably the best version I've seen of it because it truly looks like they're standing in the shower with the tub. That is so cute. Wow, okay. And then this is, you guys, this island is perfection. That's truly what this is. It's just perfection. We got the mirror over here, the laundry room, the toilet and sink, the toilet paper too, an ironing board. I love how bright this room feels. Like coming into this room to get ready for your day must be so great because it's so bright and airy and all the plants. I think that's why it's the green and the white. It's such a beautiful combination. And then the striped accent wall. And then also look at this, the mirror reflecting the sink. I've never seen that code before, but that's just top tier, next level thinking. And then the weight scale, it's just so realistic. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, let's go to the other rooms. I'm so excited to see. Whoa, whoa. Okay, sorry if that was loud. Oh my goodness. This kitchen is blowing me away. I've never seen a kitchen layout quite like this in this game. Oh my goodness, look at the Bruceoid. The Bruceoid in the... That's too funny. Oh my gosh, I love it. What was I saying? I've never seen a kitchen layout like this in this game before. It's so modern and so realistic. Wow. I must say, it's very difficult to me personally. I feel like kitchens are the hardest things to make in this game because a lot of the kitchen furniture doesn't quite match and it's really hard to get very similar wood tones or just whatever kind of counters or other items you're using. But this combination of items here is just used so well. I love the cookie jars. Like that makes so much sense. It's a jar of cookies, but it looks perfect right there. And then, oh wow, she has a sink, she has the stove, dishes, spices, the cookies, pots and pans, a fridge, a microwave, a toaster, literally everything you would need. And I also just love the fact that this kitchen is functional. Like, I'm sure she must come in here all the time to make a bunch of cooking recipes. Wow. I just applaud this creator. This is just insane. Okay, I don't even know what to expect in these other rooms because, like, what else could these be? I can't wait. Oh my goodness, look at this room. It's like a little loft in a way, and I love that the workbench is up here and then the paintings. This is so cool, as if this player is an artist and is doing all these beautiful, stunning portraits. And then the couch area, the iced tea, it just feels so realistic, like someone truly lives here. And then the gyroid, this other bed and the pet parrot in the corner, and the vanity area with the little collage wall. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I'm taking so much inspiration from this island, you guys, and I hope you are too, because This has to go, like, I visited quite a few islands, but I must say this has to be one of my favorites just from how much detail there is. And just looking at everything, I can understand the purpose behind it, if that makes sense. Like, just seeing it, I instantly know why it's there and what it could be used for. And I can just envision this player running around their island and fully playing this game. And I just love that. I love it so, so much. Okay, let's check the last room, the basement. Oh, look at this room. Oh my goodness. This would be the perfect vibe for slumber parties. Can you imagine inviting your friends over in this cozy downstairs room with the big projector, everyone laying out their sleeping bags or just air mattresses, sitting down here drinking this cocoa or whatever this drink is in the corner? This is so cute. I've never seen a basement quite like this before. And it's so relaxing. Or even just like a night in for yourself after long days of work, putting on your comfy clothes and then coming down here in the basement, enjoying a snack and a movie or a show. The lighting is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10 house. That was incredible. Okay, we have more island to explore, you guys, so the tour isn't done quite yet. We have a lot more to see. Man, I love that house interior. That was just gorgeous. Okay, and then, oh wow, I've seen a build like this before, and it just leads straight to the secret beach. This is beautiful, and this is why we have more coconut trees. I love that the coconut trees are always around some form of beach or in-game sand. I think it's so pretty. And just another little area to just lay down and relax, maybe take a nap. The fact that this is behind her house, like, she's so lucky she has the beach in her backyard. This is so cute. Oh my goodness, I love this. We got more bamboo too. Stunning, absolutely stunning. This is basically her backyard. That's what this area is. I love it. Okay, wow, that was incredible. We need to find our way over to the campsite. I do believe we have to go to the bottom right-hand corner of the map and kind of just travel up the beach, I guess, to get over there. And I think that's the last area that we have to explore. So let's head down here. Oh wow, I love how she included the wave breakers. I just never see people use that item, but it looks so great over here. I think what is truly pulling this island together is the consistency in the flowers, the fencing, and the pathing. Like, there's a very distinct style throughout the entire island, and I think that's something that is super important if you're trying to make a very themed island. And this is a really great example of it. I don't really say this often, but I feel like using consistent flowers, bushes, or just like one item that you typically spread throughout the rest of the island really brings your theme across and just keeps everything feeling like it belongs in a way, I guess is the best way to explain it. But just noticing that the cosmos are pretty much the only flower that I've seen besides very specific areas, like that one bright orange cosmo field, which she still used orange cosmos. And also, can we take a minute to appreciate all these lily of the valleys? Hello, that's so cute and well deserved. And then you can just sit here, take a nice picture, enjoy the waves. So well done. But yeah, as I was saying, like, using consistent fencing, bushes, flowers, it really makes your island feel themed, no matter what kind of builds you include in it. I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to say here. But now we have the campsite. There is a villager visiting this island, and I love how simple this is. Like a cute little chair just to enjoy the day, a cup of coffee, the string lights. Stunning. And then over here we saw this area from up above, but it's another little camp out spot. So cute. I don't think there are any other words to describe this island besides beautiful, stunning, and purposeful. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, I think, you guys, that is all of Tokaido. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I hope you found this inspirational as much as I have. I am going to go back to my island and start brainstorming all of the builds that I'm going to do on my Forever Island because I just feel so inspired right now. And maybe this island will help spark new ideas for you and how you might design your island layout, or maybe things you didn't think about, like having some stumps throughout your island or all the different tree types. Let me know if this inspired you, what ideas you may take away from this, because I certainly am taking a bunch. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tour. If you did, definitely consider giving this video a like. Also consider subscribing if you would like to see more videos from me. And if you enjoy cozy long form content, I've recently been posting about my Forever Island as a series. I usually post a little bit longer videos for that island because it's kind of just me enjoying Animal Crossing to the fullest as I develop my Forever Island. So yeah, definitely consider subscribing if you would like to see more of that kind of content. But I just want to thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day or night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!